Hello to my family, the metalheads, and let's get straight into this video. Over this series. So, really, how this argument came about is you can clearly see right here is I pretty much was just looking to start something, and I say it became pretty interesting. But note the word planetary and anything surrounding it is referenced a lot in this battle. So if I say it like, just don't mind it. Okay, so let's go. Caleb, yes. Do you think Saitama can beat any Z fighter? Definitely not. You better not say you do, cause I'm tired of debating with Saitama tards. Same, what about anyone in Naruto? Well, that's a lot more tricky. I say Saitama for that one. Who? And I'm finna get a jump force. I say Saitama wins. I'm saying who is the top person he win against. I say he beats Kaguya and Momo and somebody else. I guess he got cut off. Alright, we're gonna argue this for sure tomorrow, cause she could destroy Saitama. Nah, yes. Nah, he really doesn't. And that comes from a Naruto art. But bruh, Momo was able to defeat Naruto easily, even though he was holding back. Naruto is low planetary, and Saitama is high planetary. I mean, he kind of just, punched a planetary attack without going full power. Versus who? Burroughs. Even though he wasn't going full power the entire fight when he used, in his own words, final move, he did go all out. And if that punch was planet level, then why didn't it, destroy the planet? He said serious punch, not full powered punch. It didn't destroy the planet because Saitama threw it back with the punch. Burroughs even noticed that he wasn't going his all. He know that if, I'm guessing so say he wouldn't know that if he died. And plus, when you get serious or any other character says I'm going to get serious, now that means that the gauntlets are off and they are ready to stop holding back and fight seriously. At the end of the fight, before he dies, they talk a little, and Saitama says that was a hard fought battle, and Burroughs said, "You lie, you had strength to spare." At the same time, when I see or hear that, I look at the word choice. He said, "You had strength to spare." Why didn't he just say you held back or went easy? And he said you were too strong for me. Also could mean that somebody stronger could defeat him. It's the same as saying you held back. There's no difference. Not necessarily. Hold back is going at 50% the whole battle, but to spare strength could mean that he went at a blitz of speed and strength for a split second and have gas left in the tank. He shows me a video. I don't really have to, show it a video, because it really just says it right there. He shows me him serious sideways jumps. In this, he says serious sideways jumps, but that doesn't mean he's going all out. For that specific attack, he amplifies his attack for a split second while he's doing his attack. But in your logic, that means he's going at full speed. For that instant, yes. He didn't. He has to be well over light speed at full speed, and that's not light speed. What says he isn't at that point? What says he is? He's moving faster than we can see, so fast that it looks like 5 of him. One of his fastest feet was when he went from the moon to the earth in a few seconds, and that wasn't one of his series. Just because he didn't say doesn't automatically throw it out the window that he did it. Also, when you think about it, what he did to get that power, don't you think that the natural power of an Otsutsuki makes up for doing a couple push-ups? He was a parody character. That's the point. It doesn't matter if he's a troll character. He's in a conversation, so we have to use it. That's the reason it's funny, because he gets overpowered and more stronger than a lot of anime characters with a stupid reason. What does the way he got strong have to do with him beating Momoshiki? You said that him doing push-ups is not on the level on how ninjas in Naruto train, but that's the point of the show. Okay, but I'm not looking at the steps he took to get the power. I'm looking at what his actual power is after the training. He's strong enough to blow away a planetary attack without going full power. Two things we don't know. We don't know if it was a planetary attack. And secondly, we don't know if he went full power. Burrow says he's gonna wipe away the face of the earth. He's also like some type of emperor of the universe, so he must likely done it before. Okay, so if you look at science, everything has to be met with an equal or greater force to be stopped or pushed back. And when he pushed it back, it only split the clouds. If they wanted for him to show that Boros' attack was so monstrous, they could have made the entirety of the clouds be blown away like the most recent episode of Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Look, I don't like to pull up the data books because it completely contradicts what Boros says, but in it says that Boros' final attack that he used against Saitama was strong enough to blow up a star, and Saitama, without going all out, pushes it back. Okay, send me that data book then. And it did in fact say that it can destroy a star. Let me see, to counter Boros' ultimate. Now he brings out one of his, where is it at? It's up enough to obliterate a star. And that's going to be brought up again later on. Oh my god. And look at what it says. He brings out one of his killer's moves to settle it. Okay, and this is something that kind of annoyed me during this argument. I think he did it like 3 or 4 times. Anytime I would make a point, he would just put this okay meme and put and like it was insignificant. That shows that even if it's not his most powerful attack, he used a significantly more amount of power for this attack. Even if that was the case, which it most likely isn't, doesn't that give you more reason why he should be able to beat Kaguya? My argument isn't for Kaguya, it's for Momoshiki. How can Momo beat him? He can't absorb punches. What? What you mean, what? I mean, what you mean, what? Why did you bring that up? What else can he do to him? I mean, look at the Saitama feat you brought up. Saitama's attack isn't so strong enough to where it kills people on the spot, so as long as you have the durability, you won't die. The only monster he didn't one-shot was Boros, and that was because he had healing hacks. I got a question. Who do you say wins between Naruto and Saitama? Naruto is only possibly mid-planetary. I agree, but I think Saitama is only low planetary. But he was able to punch away an attack that can obliterate a star without going full power. Again, there is no telling if it was his full power or not. And secondly, if you want to say someone is planetary, I would say what makes you planetary is how strong are your other attacks than your full power. Burroughs even notices that he was still holding back and there was no struggle during the entire fight. So why would he out of nowhere just throw his strongest attack? That's what Burroughs did. Burroughs threw his strongest attack because he knew he wasn't gonna win and just went all out. But he still was holding back during the fight. He even says it during the fight. How was he holding back when he says, I'm going to put all of my energy into this attack? Or whatever he said. Into that attack. But the rest of the fight, he was holding back because when he notices something about Saitama or Saitama says something, he says, I'll have to stop holding back as well, or something along those lines. And you said that basically that Boros only went all out because he knew he was going to die. So I get from that you are saying Saitama didn't go all out because he knew he wasn't gonna die, but he could have went all out to ensure the victory. Saitama could have killed him long before he went to his third form if he didn't have healing hacks. But that's the thing, you have to take all their abilities in mind. What? You said he would have won if he didn't have a certain ability, but you can't exclude that ability. I said it would have been a lot quicker, but Momo doesn't have that good of healing hacks. Even if he doesn't, Momo is fast enough to dodge his attacks. How do you know that? Momoshiki is at the same level of speed as someone like Naruto. How do you know he's faster than Saitama? Naruto is way faster than Saitama. Saitama was able to go from the moon back to the earth in a second. Naruto was able to dodge a laser at point blank range. And if you don't know what I was referencing, I was talking about versus the Naruto versus Delta fight. Well, I can't see what this photo was. It was another one of those okay memes. You're saying okay like that isn't an amazing feat. Not good enough for a hypothetical 100% Saitama. I would say dodging the speed of light attack from where you are, which is right in front of his face, is fast enough. He went from the moon to the earth in 1 second. Naruto could probably do that, and it's just that he hasn't had the need. But I'm not gonna say that because it's not confirmed. But going off the speed feat shown already, Naruto is best at the Raikage in speed, whose whole power is that he is lightning. He's not like speed though. Who Raikage isn't faster than light, but Naruto is. Even if he was faster than Saitama, which he definitely isn't, he wouldn't do enough damage to beat him. But Momoshiki was able to casually make an attack that was the size of the entire arena at the Chunin exams. Here we go again. You keep doing that like it doesn't matter in this fight, but it obviously does. Was that something that could obliterate a star, though? I mean, we don't know because Naruto locked it from expanding, but if he could easily, but if I can't write, but he could easily just made. He could have easily just make. Oh my gosh, I need to learn how to talk. But if he could easily just make a ball of chakra, that was right. But if he could easily just make a ball of chakra without breaking a sweat, he was actually laughing, as a matter of fact. And he also made 2 of them. Could you imagine if he focused all of his chakra into one attack? Okay, but that attack wasn't planet threatening. It would most likely just have destroyed the leaf. Exactly that attack that he put no effort into making. But what about if he put all his attack power in it that could probably destroy the solar system altogether? Naruto can do the exact same thing with a tail beast bomb. It's not all that impressive. It's not all that impressive that he can blow up a whole solar system. Not that impressive that he can take down all of the 5 Kages and the perfect 8 tails Jinchuriki effortlessly. It's not impressive that he can fight 2 people who are strong enough to basically defeat the actual goddess of chakra. Momoshiki even stated that he was way stronger than Kage was. He can't go from village level to solar system level. That quick moderate destroys the 5 Kage already in base. And he's not solar system. And you just said that Saitama is stronger than Kage, so why bring her up? Like I said, against Saitama, his feats aren't impressive. I'll be back, about to take a shower, okay? You're right, he can't. I made a mistake. That attack wasn't planetary level because if you look back, Pain's Jutsu, planetary devastation, was called that for a reason, and those were different and weaker 5 Kage than there is now. And even though, yes, he is stronger than Kage, I wouldn't say by much, and Saitama doesn't have many feats of his own to compare to Momoshiki. Well, okay. He punches away a star level attack without going full power. Why can't you understand that? He blows up a whole solar system. Why can't you understand that? When? Go back and read the last few messages because I don't feel like explaining it again. So basically you're saying Momo is as strong as Cell? No, but Cell could destroy more than Momo. Hold on. No, but Cell could destroy more than a solar system with all his strength. Notice what I said, at full strength. No, he's only confirmed solar system level, nothing more. Well, then I guess Momoshiki is the strongest Cell then. Are we really about to have 2 debates? What's the second debate? First one, Cell solos all of Naruto, including Momo. No difficulty, I'm guessing. We can do that in no one, but I'm playing for real. Jump Force right now. First, let's finish this first. Let's finish this first one though. All right, Momo's not solar system level. Hold up, let me finish this match. Then I'm gonna end your career. Okay. Alright, so Madara was able to split the moon with his chakra. Now something that is way bigger than Madara's attack, and a character who is stronger than Madara will do way more, and this is effortless attack coming from untransformed Momoshiki. Now let me explain this. I had my characters mixed up and I messed up. It was Toneri, not Madara. So you can read it if you want to. I don't really feel like reading it since it's pretty much just gonna be thrown up. Okay. Okay, I apologize. I used the wrong person, but still, Madara used planetary devastation. And something that is made purely out of chakra at full power would be extremely dangerous. I think you're thinking the Toneri and the Rasengan is made out of pure chakra. You don't see full power Naruto destroying planets with Rasengans. Yeah, I was, and we haven't even seen full power Naruto yet. Still, don't mean he can throw Rasengans and destroy planets. I agree, but Momoshiki has more chakra than Naruto. What can Momo do that can harm Saitama? I don't know. Destroy the planet. Saitama still is just a human. He can't breathe in space. You can't do that. Why can't I? If you say that, then you can just say that any planetary being can beat Goku by blowing up the Earth. But Goku can just teleport away, low-key. Vegeta then. I mean, I guess he did then. First, that's not in his character. Second, Saitama wouldn't just let him blow up the planet. He'll do exactly like he did Boros. For the last time, Momoshiki is way stronger than Boros. It wouldn't matter. Saitama can hit. It doesn't matter that Saitama can hit attacks back if the attack's too strong for him. What feats does Momo show that he's even star level? I'm done re-explaining myself because I've stated multiple times throughout this argument why I believe it's obvious why he is star level. That doesn't make sense though to me though. I mean, the fact is right there in your face. What facts? He got beat by two mid-planetary fighters that doesn't make him star level. Exactly, he got jumped. Momoshiki would defeat Naruto or Sasuke, but not both. I think plenty of anime characters can't handle both of them at the same time. Then you also have Boruto and the 5 Kage, but I don't think they contributed too much. And going off that statement, are you saying that Saitama defeats Naruto and Sasuke? Yes, Saitama beats both, and planetary plus planetary isn't solar system. Okay, so you say Saitama, who couldn't defeat Boros with one punch because of his healing factor, can go up against someone with an arguably better healing factor. That was false. I know about Boros' smoothie feat that he brings up in just a few messages, but someone with a good healing factor. Then you throw in Sasuke, who could do plenty of techniques with his Rinnegan that I don't feel like explaining, but I will if you need me to. Naruto can't heal like Boros can, and there's nothing Sasuke can do that can even hurt Saitama. Firstly, Naruto can heal like Boros due to his Jinchuriki power, and him being the strongest Jinchuriki, he even has the power to restore organs and stop it. Sasuke could use his body replacement jutsu to switch spots and win with Saitama while Naruto traps him like they did in the fight with Momoshiki. Then he could put him under a genjutsu and hurt him that way, or he can Amaterasu him, and there's basically no escape for him since he has no chakra. Can Naruto heal from being turned into a smoothie like Boros did? Saitama wouldn't be damaged by anything Sasuke does, and Sasuke can't genjutsu him because genjutsu requires the target to have chakra to disrupt. So how did Boros die if he got turned into a smoothie? That's a lie, because Amaterasu, for example, will not disappear until its target has been disintegrated. And that last part isn't true either, because Kaguya put the clan of her sons under infinite Tsukuyomi which they don't have chakra. Okay, so this was the image that he showed me about Boros being turned into a smoothie, if it will come up. Yeah, so basically, he got turned into a smoothie, in his own words. And Kaguya has a genjutsu way beyond what Sasuke ever done. There are some genjutsu that can attack the brain like Tsukiyomi and Kaguya's genjutsu, but Sasuke doesn't have that type of genjutsu. He has a Rinnegan and Itachi's eye. His genjutsu prowess is more than likely significantly more powerful than Kaguya. And again, to combat Naruto not being able to heal from something like that, Sasuke could just switch spots with Saitama to get him away from him. He can't just spam that all of the time. He's gonna run out of chakra. No, he can. He can. His chakra reserve is just that high. I would say he would only need to use it 5 times anyways. How would they help him enough to win? Caleb, do you still think Saitama wins? I think this was. I think this was another day. So yeah, yes. Okay, this is my last argument point. Then I'm finishing this argument. Do you say that Madara is weaker than Momoshiki? Duh. Okay, now is UI Goku stronger than One Punch Man? Doesn't even need UI to beat him. God Madara was stated by Kishimoto himself to be stronger than UI Goku. And okay, this is another thing. See, one thing that I do wish that I didn't do in this argument was I was saying a lot of not factually proven behind it arguments, and I got all the ones before this that I believe to be wrong now that I look back on it, and this one was one of the ones also. But I don't think this contributed in the decision of this battle anyway, so it really doesn't matter now. Where in an interview, look it up. Show me this interview. Look it up. My phone finna die. And he it's this. You can read it. I'm gonna leave it up for maybe like 30 seconds. All right. I've also looked on all of Kishimoto's interviews and never found that. He shows me a Kage video or Seth the Programmer from right there. And even he says most of these claims people have on Kishimoto's interviews are BS. First, they are fans of the series as well, so if you can't go off of what other people say, I can't go off of what they say. And second, Madara still was able to perform planetary devastation before he was in his Biju mode. Once he is in it, he is tremendously more powerful. And Momoshiki is significantly more powerful than that. First off, Saikage is a Naruto channel, so why would he be biased on Dragon Ball second? Second, Heaven Concealed isn't that much of a feat since it didn't even make a crater, and Saitama was able to punch away a similar meteor casually, and there's still no interview where Kishimoto even relate Madara to any DB character. It's not about him being biased. I know he's a Naruto channel, but that doesn't mean that his word is absolute. I hold his word to high regard, but he is still a fan, not the creator. So the level of information he holds is only within the information available to him. But the creator never said it either. Just because you can't find the interview, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And if you want to do that Saitama was never claimed to be planetary. And do you think Madara is defeated by One Punch Man? Boros is confirmed star level, and Saitama stomps him. And yes, he destroys Madara people. People make these claims without showing any type of evidence. No, Boros' strongest attack is confirmed star level, and since you want to go with Swag and Stealth Program of his, they even agreed that planets are even meant more than the Earth, and you want to evidence, go and look up what Infinite Tsukiyami and Limbo clones are, because those would destroy Saitama. Limbo clones wouldn't hurt Saitama, and Saitama would kill Madara before he gets enough chakra to put it off. All he needs is one punch. In another video, Swag says that Hokage Naruto is Raditz level, who is in Dragon Ball Super Goku in base is low universal. Okay, I don't know why you bring up DBZ when my point had nothing to do with it. And Saitama isn't scaled to DBZ characters, but Limbo clones would hurt, and if they didn't hurt him, they would throw Saitama off his game, because Saitama isn't the smartest fish in the sea. And also, Madara can use Kamui as well, so avoiding Saitama's punches wouldn't be too hard. That's another invalid or unproven fact that was just thrown out there by me off of my head canon. Madara can't use Kamui with double Rinnegan. He only did it when he had Obito's Sharingan. And Limbo won't hurt or distract him. So he'd be a little confused, but it'd be like a fly bumping into someone. Madara has only shown planetary feats. Saitama shown above star level feats. I never specified which Madara I'm using, and wouldn't only distract him a little. Who gets distracted by groceries? You don't think he would be confused by essentially a ghost? And I could somewhat agree that he's only shown planetary feats, but you said yourself that Saitama's strongest opponent was Boros, and his attack could destroy a star. So where do you get him displaying above star level attacks? And to counter your fly reference, if a fly bumps into something, that gives me a chance if I'm fast enough to hit it. And Naruto and Sasuke and Madara and Momo and half of the Naruto strongest would be fast enough. He destroyed the star busting attack without going full power that's above star level. The Limbos wouldn't be a threat to Saitama whatsoever. He'd be confused, but that's all. Speed wouldn't help them even if they were faster, which I doubt. If you watch Hunter x Hunter, you'd know what I'm talking about. Speed wouldn't matter, but Minato was the biggest threat in the Third Great Ninja War because of purely his speed. And if you watched Haikyuu, you would know the importance of a distraction. The people he went against weren't starbusters. I doubt they were even mountain level. Okay, stop it. Everyone stronger than Kakashi were at least mountain level, and Saitama was only faced one person, and we don't know if Saitama used his strongest attack against another person's strongest attack, who you said yourself was only strong because of his healing. I never said he was only strong because of his healing. I said Saitama never one-shotted him because of his healing. Boros was the strongest fighter Saitama faces. He says it himself, and Boros still notices that he wasn't going all out. Boros is stronger than Naruto and Sasuke, so don't downplay him. Hold on, what? Boros is not stronger than Naruto. All that chakra from that attack that took down Momo was from a Naruto who was only at 50%. Just got done fighting, and it didn't cause him any pain. Also, Naruto has the same sickness that Itachi has, so he's even more weakened. And Sasuke is claimed to be more dangerous than Naruto himself by Jigen. Sasuke is way smarter than Boros and Saitama combined. And I know you don't think smarts help in a fight, but just go and look at any Shikamaru fights. Smart's not going to help when someone is ages stronger than you. And that doesn't compare to Boros' star level feats. And there's no attack they can do that would beat Boros' regeneration. He done was ages stronger than Shikamaru, and he beat him with smarts. And secondly, his feats. He only has one move that is star level, and it required all of his power. While Naruto is comfortably busting out big ball Rasingans sick, weakened, and without a problem. And this attack at full power was completely engulfed Boros like Boo died from DBZ. He done isn't way above Shikamaru like Saitama is to Naruto and Sasuke. These big ball Rasengan you mentioned aren't planetary alone. Naruto has to go all out to hit planetary feats, and a Rasengan ain't gonna do it. He done is way stronger and faster than Shikamaru, and you're saying that, but Boros had to go all out to perform his final move, and I'm not fully convinced that this is star level, really not even planetary, because when you push something, what is pushed back should be equal or greater than the original attack. But what was pushed back was a slash in the clouds that compared to anime standards wasn't even that big. The data books confirm that it can obliterate a star. The evidence doesn't show it. And also, when he hit it back, did Boros get hit with it? Yes, then he died. Well, it's powerful enough to destroy the sun. Shouldn't it have obliterated him? He died. What are you talking about? No, the way he died, he was still monologuing. But if this attack would destroy the sun, why is there any piece of him left? Maybe because he's durable enough to still have a couple of breaths before dying. Not only did he get back by his own attack, but Saitama had to have hit it twice. Its force knocked Boros' attack back, and he was still able to get a couple of words out after being hit by his attack that's twice as strong. Exactly. You really believe that he's durable enough to withstand the force of something that has the power to destroy two suns and not obliterate it out of existence, and even still breathing, and even more, being able to talk? Yes, what says he can, especially with his healing acts? Yeah, I'm done. Who do you think wins between Momoshiki and Saitama? Saitama. How many times out of 10? I was willing to give it to him if he would say like 6 or 7, not even 7. If he would say like 6 to 6.5, I would have gave it to him. But he said 9.5, so that's where I was like, okay. You really tripping. You really tripping because Momoshiki has 2 Kekkei Genkai, has wood released in the light novel. He actually destroyed a world. Kaguya was able to create a whole other solar system, and she is significantly weaker than Momoshiki, and plenty of incredibly dangerous jutsus. And if you want the place where I got my info from, it's Naruto Explained. And if you're wondering why am I using someone else's video, like, that's not my own thoughts or whatever. I mean, it's like, he brought us like Kage, so I thought it was fine. And apparently he thought it was fine too, because he didn't say anything about it, so we just gonna roll with it. He wins 9.5 times out of 10. So do you give up? And if you do, I'm okay with agreeing that Momoshiki wins 6 times out of 10. See, to be honest, I never really threw out the answer that I really was thinking at this time, but I think he would probably win like 7.5 to 8.5 times out of 10. Momo has nothing that can kill Saitama. I just explained everything that can kill him. Saitama is only human. He's not invincible, or he can't breathe in outer space. Only things you said. Only things you said were headcanon, non-factual info, but it is facts. It was said in the light novel that he can blow up a world. It was showed that Kaguya created an entire other dimension. We never seen how big this world is. You want to go with that? Well, we haven't seen Boros blow up a sun. It's been confirmed he can in the data book, not from a Naruto fanboy. Then light novels aren't written by a fanboy. And you brought up some Naruto fanboys, even though they all do more research than on a daily than we are doing. First, so I thought it was acceptable. So you done now? I think this is like a 23-minute break. Wait, well, I found that the world he blew up was a dimension he created that was planet sized. That doesn't change that it was planet sized. And also show me because I need proof. I'm gonna give you another 30 seconds to read that. Okay. This says he created a dimension that he is planet sized. This is the planet you say that he destroys because I remember in the movie this was also where the God tree was. And also he wrote who wrote this because it says is it canon because Kishimoto doesn't write this, but Kishimoto isn't the writer of the Boruto manga. He still supervises the whole thing. In the anime, the world is shown to be planet sized. No, he doesn't. He gave full control to kill off whatever character he wants him to. He has full control. I think I meant to put uh Kodachi. Yeah, I had to look for his name real quick. I think I meant to put Kodachi where he wants Kodachi to somewhere up in there. It was supposed to be Kodachi. Kishimoto has his own series to worry about. Of course, the world is going to be planet sized. No, Kishimoto is the supervisor of the whole thing. Look it up. It's a planet. Okay, I will. So you're telling me you've only found a planetary feat for Momo when I keep telling you that the data books confirm that Boros can destroy a star? Okay, I'm gonna let you read that. That should have been enough time. In this world, it said that the world is planet sized, so the star wouldn't be as big as a planet, anyways. And if that's the case, Kagi is star level 2. She was able to destroy her entire dimension, which we saw had a star in it. Let me send you the other part because it says he absorbs chakra beyond his dimension. Let you read that for a little while. Alright. I mean, you can make her star level. That just helps my argument since Momo is stronger. First of it said she was absorbing energy from the star, which doesn't make him star level at all. And even if he did, how would this help your case that he can beat Saitama when Saitama can casually blow away a star? Okay, let's make an instance using what you yourself said. You said that in order to reflect something back means to double it, but I'm a lowball it, which meant that I'm gonna say that it's just the original attack power. If Momoshiki absorbs the chakra of an entire star of a sun, Kenshiki, his own, and if he unleashes all of that chakra, not even all, most of that chakra in the solar system, not to mention Saitama, is dead. And even if he survives, the world won't. And we've established Saitama can't breathe in space. Kenshiki is only confirmed small planet level because he can split the world in two. Momoshiki blows up a star smaller than a planet and absorbs the star, which actually in the raw Japanese scan they say planet, not star. Okay, you want to say that they never confirm how large the star. You want to say that they never confirm how large the star Boros destroyed either. And I didn't say Kenshiki's power. I said chakra. And don't you dare say he doesn't have a lot of chakra. And him being able to split the world in two is a large feat as well. And how would you know what the original Japanese scan said when you can't read it? They said star, not a dwarf. or a supernova, so I'll just assume something similar to the sun. Kishiki only has planetary levels of chakra, and people can translate Japanese things to tell us what's actually being said. You can't just assume it, especially when we don't even have an estimated size. Kinshiki has way more chakra than you're giving credit. Purely off him being an Otsutsuki, that's not raw Japanese. I mean, that's not raw Japanese. That's a translation. The same thing that I brought that you said wasn't right. People translate things differently. And with the Otsutsuki chakra, think about it. The Otsutsuki clan literally created chakra. They never said it was a small star or a large star. So it's only logical that they would be talking about something similar to the sun. I know that Kenshiki has a lot of chakra. It's only confirmed that he's only powerful enough to slice the world in two, nothing more. And yes, it's exactly the Japanese translation to star. Feet was a mistranslation. No, it's not logical to do that. That why not just say it was a sun bursting attack, or you're thinking of power. I said chakra reserve. And how can you say this translation is wrong but say that the one you are talking about is automatically correct? What would be the point of saying sun instead of star when it's the same thing? And the star he absorbs in your case is smaller than a planet because it's in the dimension he creates, which is the size of a planet. You're going off of assumptions with no grounds to stand on. What you mean? You're saying, oh, it wouldn't make sense for it to be a small star, but what makes you say that that isn't your view of how things works? I think that's what I say. That is your views of how things work. They never said dwarf star, so it has to be bigger. Data books are supposed to be specific as possible, or it wouldn't be good data. Even if it was a small star, that's still way beyond Momo's planetary feet. No, because someone says, "Oh, he's the speed of a car." You don't say he's the speed of sound. You don't. You have to go smaller if it doesn't give you a specific scale. And this is the last time I'm gonna ask, and then I'm done with that debate. I'm guess that says the debate, because you don't seem to get that Mama absorbing a star as small as it is. Kinshiki chakra, not power, and his own, who he credited himself to be above Kaguya, who created chakra on Earth, is stronger than Saitama, a human being who got his power from working out for a year. And also, you agreed and said Kinshiki is significantly weaker than Momoshiki. If he can split a planet, what can Momoshiki do? Even though Momo wins 9.5 times out of 10, let's say 6 for now. Can you agree? That doesn't make any sense. If you say something is as fast as a plane, you don't think of the fastest or slowest plane. You think of an average plane, and that's how you scale things. Kaguya is stronger than Saitama, but Saitama is a casual starbuster, and you never think about it if he went all out. Even though Saitama stomps 9.5 times out of 10, I'll say 6. Actually, that's where you're wrong, because when you go average, if someone is weak, then you would be overestimating them. Like I said, like I like I can say I'm as fast as a vehicle, but in real life I'm as fast as a bicycle, but that's still a vehicle, and you can say that, but there is no grounds to say that he casually destroys a planet, a body of rock that is 50 times bigger than Earth, when he hasn't faced anyone who can. It's that Boros can destroy a star, yet every planet in the solar system is around. It's still around, because it hit Boros, not the planet. It actually did get past Boros because it reached the clouds, so it had to. That was the shockwave of his punch. Okay, if the shockwave of a planetary, my bad, star level attack was able to get past, don't you think it would do more than split the clouds? So neither one of us agrees that the other wins, and there is no way you're going to convince me, and I don't think I'm gonna convince you either. Let's call it a draw. Deal? Yeah. Alright. And that was it. I think I forgot to shout my boy out in the beginning of the video. I'm pretty much tired from this video, but I'm going to shout him out. Shout outs to King Caleb Gamer 0. I'm going to put his picture, his name up on the screen right now. And make sure to go and subscribe to him. I think he has maybe like 9 to 10 subscribers right about now. So also follow my Instagram, Metal Forever 526. METALFOREVER 526. I'm spelling it out like you can't spell yourselves, but just so you can know. Well, that was it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, after each video, I'll put some interesting battle or whatever in the discussion tab of YouTube, and I would appreciate it if you would check it out. And remember, once you join the family, to me, you will forever be Metal Forever.